that's a wrap. Season 1 is done officially. Dang, that is crazy. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to finish. I do know I am very thankful for each and every one of you listening. I am very thankful for every download. I don't know if you have been seeing me on Instagram and TikTok doing push-ups, trying to get these downloads to over 1,000. But I am so grateful for each and every one of you listening, again, downloading, reaching out. We'll get into a little bit of all of that this episode, but I wanted to just make one last wrap up episode for season 1. This has been a wild journey. I started this podcast again because I wrote the book, The Simple Shift, that you can find on Amazon. But I needed the message to be in more places than where I was. I needed the message to be more accessible than the book for people. And that's what we did. And so that's what got us here. That's what started all of this. And it's been really cool. I have learned so much. Number one, make sure my mic is working, because there were 2 episodes that I recorded with this mic wasn't on. And that was wild to not even know till later, But anyway, this has been a journey. It's been a journey for me. It has been a journey for the podcast. It's been a journey for my speaking and my stepping out of my living room, all of it. And I am so thankful to each and every one of you for, again, listening and being here. So let's just get into all the things that I wanted to say. If you listened to this podcast, you watched it on YouTube, again, thank you so much. And I cannot thank you enough for taking this information and doing something with it. Just simply changing your life, simply stepping out to do something different, to change your life is huge. It's massive. And I am so thankful for each of you that has been a part of this journey, and you have taken on whatever it's been to change your life. And so, yes, this is a podcast, but it is the beginning of a movement. And I'm very excited about that. To wrap the season, simple shift method, see the challenge, build some awareness in your life, where you want to go, where are you now? See the challenge. What is it in front of you? What are we trying to accomplish? Identify tools and resources. What are the things I need for this journey? What kinds of things do I need to tell myself, my environment? What do I need to change? What information and knowledge do I need? All of those things. Go find them and use them. Make a plan and make sure the plan works for you where you are. A plan does nobody any good if it's a plan that's way too big. Make a plan that you can show up and just do that little bit. And that's where the P comes in. Practice consistently. You got to show up and you have to be consistent, regardless of what you feel, regardless of, what you feel in the moment. It's not working or whatever. Keep showing up. And as you show up, you're going to build some data. You're going to have some data to go back and look at, and go back and look at it. And when you go back and look at it, learn and adjust. Learn what's working, learn what's not working, and change it. Get new tools, find new ways. Don't stay where you are. Please learn and adjust. And finally, evolve continuously. Keep growing every day. Keep growing. We also talked about emotional intelligence and what it was, how to grow in emotional intelligence, all of those things. So many good things in that episode, in those 2 episodes, of just naming them, understanding why you feel certain ways, having language for that goes so far. And so practicing that emotional intelligence muscle. Speaking of practicing the gift of failure, we're not going to do it right. We're not going to do it at 100%, but we can keep showing up. And knowing that I will fail is a massive leg up because I know I can grow from it. I know I can change. I know I can live a better life on the other side of a failure. Growth mindset, fixed mindset, looking at things in my life and knowing that I can change, knowing I have the ability to change, to grow, knowing that I can do something different is such a massive tool to have in your bag, such a massive tool to have in the toolbox, to have in the bag, to just do something different, knowing that I can. Growth mindset changes everything. And then finally, we went through, talked about tools and resources and how those tools and resources are not just internal and external, but there are so many tools out there and so many resources that we can use in our lives every day. We just have to keep our eyes open to those things. And so I want to encourage you to keep growing, keep challenging, go back and listen to these episodes, go back and, apply them to different places in your lives. Send me some DMs, man. Send me some DMs. I would love to hear what has happened in your lives because of this podcast. And I'll tell you guys one story that came to me from someone about somebody else. And so this lady, shout out to whoever you are. I do not know your name, but I did hear your story, and shout out to you for listening to this podcast, for buying the book and reading the book. But she said she started listening to the podcast and so much of it in this self-help realm. She's like, I've read so many books. I have watched so many videos, and this is the first time that this has been so simple. And I was like, yes, that's what's up. That's the point of this. And she said she felt like she finally had something she could do step by step to legitimately change her life. And that's what she did. She started looking internally at the things that she wanted to do in her life. She started looking at the things that she wanted out of life, and the relationship she was in was not fitting that. And so because it was not fitting that, she made the decision to leave that relationship because of the things she had learned and applied from this podcast. And the first time I heard that, it was so encouraging. I started crying, just overwhelmed with how good that is and how much hope it gives me for the life that I want to continue to live, but what I want to do with this podcast, with this show, with the episodes, with everything that I say. I want to impact people. That is what I want to do. And so that is one story of, I don't know how many stories, but if you have a story, legitimately, please reach out. Send me a text. It's right there in the show notes. Send us a text. Click it, send it. Boom, I'll get it. And I promise you, I will respond. But I am so thankful for all of you guys for listening, downloading, all of the things. From here, I really want to start doing speaking engagements. I would love to do workshops. I would love to, come into businesses and help businesses with growth mindset, fixed mindset, emotional intelligence, tools, resources, whatever it is, the simple shift method. I would love to come into spaces and help people do that. And whether you are a business owner or you are an employee or you know of a conference or whatever it is, I want nothing more than to help impact people. And so if you know someone or you are in charge of booking talent, I would love to be part of your world and affect change wherever you are affecting change. I would love to do that. That is where I would love to go from here. As far as the podcast goes specifically, season 2 is coming. I do have plans to record and working on outlines and working on what season 2 will look like. I do know for a fact we are going to be shrinking the audience where I want to go. We're going to be shrinking down that niche, niche, whatever you want to call it. But I am honing in on a very specific audience, and that audience will be Christian millennials, Christian Gen Zs, Christian Gen Xers, I guess, but people who love Jesus and feel like something is missing. I am a firm believer that Jesus came to give us so many more things than we live in and operate in every day. And I want to help Christians live that. So if you are a Christian, if you know somebody who is, season 2 is coming. So keep your ears and eyes open. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I am there in all those spaces. All that information is in the show notes. You can follow me there, but we will be recording those episodes soon, and we will be pointing right at Christians, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, our lives, community. All of those things are coming in season 2. And I'm very, very, very excited to jump into all of that in season 2. Yeah. So again, if this has been helpful, by all means, please send me some DMs. If there is anything that you would love to hear about in season 2, knowing the direction we're taking, send your questions. Again, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, send me a text right from the podcast. Send us a text. It's right there on your phone. Click it. Boom. You did it. I'll respond. I promise you I will respond. But yeah, if there's anything you want, more deep dives on anything we covered in season 1 or anything you'd like to hear about in season 2, by all means, please send those to me. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I'm very excited for what's to come. Lastly, Shift happens. I got shirts. I have a shirt. Me and my family got shirts. But if you want a shirt, let me know. Let's do some pre-orders. Yeah. If you want a shirt, you got ideas for season 2, you got questions about season 1, you got comments, you want to rate it, do all the things. But let me know. If you want a shirt, Shift happens on purpose. If you want a shirt, let me know. We will get that hooked up for you. All of it, everything. You can find the book, my website. You want to work with me, you want me to come work with you, whatever it is, everything can be found in the show notes. But I could not end season 1 without letting you know all of those things. Yeah, season 2 is going to be crazy. Season 2 is going to be juicy. I really hope to have some products come into play. I'm just going to keep going. YouTube, you're just going to have a black screen for the rest of this. But anyway, I really want to have some things going, make some things happen, and really make the best of this process for all of us. So, as we always say, Shift happens on purpose. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being part of this. And again, season 1, questions, season 2, ideas, t-shirts, comments, changes you've made in your life. Hit me up and let's make it happen. Thank y'all for being here. And I'll see y'all season 2. Shift happens on purpose.